We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Penix. Brought in by Chris Olave. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now, faking the give, he'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught! And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, it's Penix taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. And this will be incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On second down, Penix. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very...
And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his second touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. Back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Ready.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Track 60. Come on. Set. Set, go.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Okay, ready. Last man, 19. Ready. 15, right here. 7-5.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
There you go, set.
Putting the tight end in motion. And the lefty Penix on first down. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. Valdez Scantling on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker, the former 1st overall pick, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Chubb. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 3rd down, Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. The tight end going in motion to the left. Looking to throw. It's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks draw closer here. It's 21-14. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Trap low 80. Ready.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first half. We are through 1. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, complete to Dell.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
On the give, it's Etienne. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Now Now they'll set up to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Warrior 70.
Back to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19 tight.
To throw is Penix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown, Jacksonville. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
18, run, 18.
Plant. It's Penix. That pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now Penix. Quick throw, taken in.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Penix gonna throw again. He's gonna let this one go deep. That is gonna be hauled in. He's got it. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on. 70 range, 70 range. Come 19, come 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. The rookie from Tennessee looking sharp with that throw. He gets his guys a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Let go.
They'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. On 1st down, it's Penix. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 left, 18 left. Back 60. Left wing 19.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
He is in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Throwing now, Penix on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Uh-oh. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go.
On play action, Penix. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is Josh Hines Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Throw right side to Olave. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. From the gun, here is Penix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. I I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to throw it with Penix. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. Throwing is Penix. A quick slant here, caught by Valdez-Scantling. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They're going to go play action with Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now Penix to throw on second down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
On third and goal, it's Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Fourth down, and here's Penix. And this will pay off. It is caught. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And he missed it. Wow, don't see that very often. Justin Tucker, one of the best ever. His career extra point percentage close to 99%. But he missed on that one. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. To throw is Penix. That's taken in by Chubb. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. A run up the middle with Chubb. And he will score! Game on! Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. 19 tight.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 ready.
They'll run it here with Etienne. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's got another one. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's out quickly and complete. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Penix. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. On second down, here's Penix. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Third and 2, and Penix. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Travis. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Jacksonville.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 25.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
By Byron Murphy. A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 37-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. And up.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And he's going to have the first down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Ready. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Trap 60.
Penix going to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Again, it's Penix. Open man down the field. It's Olave. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To throw again, it's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit.
42.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recovery.
Here is 1st and 10.
Left wing 19. Go. 19, pioneer.
From the gun, here is Penix, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. ETN now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.